All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Welcome to Firepit Conversations. I am one of your co-hosts, Ronnie, and I'm joined by,
Aaron, the other co-host.
and y'all, this is episode number 10. This is our season finale. Y'all, we made it through a whole season.
A whole season, y'all. Yeah. We
It's
did.
crazy, right? Isn't it crazy to think that it went from a conversation to the first episode to now like an entire season, like done. That's so crazy. I'm excited. But y'all know how we do. So we about to get into it. So Aaron, talk to me. Let's check in. What's going on?
Nothing new. You know. I have the boring one when it's to check it in because I don't do much. You know, working
Uh-huh.
when I'm off, doing my thing, playing the game and indulging.
Indulging.
Like, indulging.
What game do you play? Like, what's the
This
one you
is
play the most?
Madden right now. I'm playing a lot of Madden. I like a
Okay.
lot of football. It's almost time to go to NBA 2K, but not
Okay.
there yet. And then I started playing Grand Theft Auto again just to do the missions, but that's about it. I don't play that many games. Sometimes I'll pick up my Nintendo Switch and play a little old school Mario and shit like that. But yeah, just me laying low, trying to get to 2024.
Do you have Mortal Kombat? Because if you got Mortal Kombat, then
I can get it. I'll
hey, let's
figure out
go.
how to get it.
Let's
I like
go. Let's
Mario Kart though. You like Mario Kart?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we got Mario Kart now.
Boom. All right.
How about you, my brother? What's been going on in your world?
Oh, this is the very end of the school year for 2023. We are done until Christmas break. I am on vacation and all I'm doing is drinking and sleeping on the break. That's
Beautiful.
it.
That's
Mhm.
beautiful.
That's it. That's all. That's my whole check-in. I'm chilling, I'm drinking, and I'm sleeping. I'm on break. I don't go back to work till next year. See you
No more
2024.
badass children for 2023.
Don't call my kids bad. They just a little mischievous.
Oh, okay, baddest.
I'm not fooling with you, but y'all, we got because it's our season finale, and we just hit 500 downloads today. We are so excited, so grateful that people have been watching, listening, liking, sharing, downloading all of the things. So we got a nice little easy, breezy season finale for y'all. We have questions that we've accumulated over the season that we want to share with y'all, and we're gonna answer them with y'all.
Yeah, so definitely you got to grab your drink and smoke because this is just going to be a litty time right now. So,
The fire pit
no,
about to be lit.
that's it. A lot of drinking and a lot of, indulging. So,
Indulgent.
y'all come sit at the pit and come join us and we getting ready to just jump it right off.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ronnie. So got a question for you, buddy.
Okay.
Well, I
Now is
guess
it
we
hold on?
both can answer
Is this from the people who listen or is this from you?
this from me.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
This is a question that I have. I guess we both can answer this. So it's just a discussion.
Okay.
Have you ever thought about what if we found each other sooner?
I have. I've thought about that. And I my main thoughts have been two things. One, how would we have found each other earlier? Like, would it have been something where my mom and dad had been more forthcoming and told me I was adopted? And so we kind of looked, or if I did ancestry 15 years ago and we had found each other. Like, I think that my biggest thing is like how, and then like I think I would have always wanted to find you as an adult.
Yeah.
It adult of some sort. It didn't have to be 30 something. It could have been 20 something. Because like now we have the ability to see each other when we can and want to see each other versus having to wait on our parents to help us see each other as
Yeah.
kids would have been. But what about you? I want you to answer that question.
Ooh. Yeah, I thought
Ooh.
about it.
Hmm.
Thought about it like, what if we did grow up together and, just went to high school together and all that shit? Like, we'd have had a blast.
Oh man. We would we would it would have been a time. Whoo.
Uh, they would
It might
be,
have been good we didn't.
oh, yeah, it might have been good. They would have said, are y'all coming to the class reunion every year?
Every year. Every year.
Nah, man, it's good. I don't change nothing, man. But
Yeah, me
I
neither.
did think about that. Um, like, yeah, what if we went to high school together?
That would be dope. I
Yeah.
think we would have gotten in some trouble.
Oh, a lot of it.
We would have gotten in some trouble.
A lot of
Yikes. OMG.
it. It would have been a litty situation.
Really would have been. Um, so I have a question that this one actually came from um someone from our social media.
Oh, okay.
The question was, did you all enjoy recording the first episode of our podcast? So I'm gonna pose that question to you.
We've come a long way, man. The first episode, I feel like it was I enjoyed it. I think it was like, I mean, without the first episode, we wouldn't have got to 2 and beyond. But
Mhm.
I definitely enjoyed doing it. But I feel like we have evolved from episode 1 to now season 10. Like, it's been a journey. And
Yeah.
the
It's
first
been
episode
yeah.
was trial and error kind of thing. It was like, okay, we can say whatever, we're gonna edit it out.
And then we realized editing takes a lot of time. So
Yeah,
let's try to be more mindful of what we say so we ain't got to edit as much.
yeah, but still keeping the situation, like it's supposed to be, not going
Absolutely.
too far. And you got just learning to censor yourself. And so, yeah, I mean, yeah, I definitely did enjoy it, but yeah, definitely have learned from it. How about you?
I agree. I think that I know how much planning it took for us to get the first episode down, recorded and downloaded and uploaded and all that other stuff. And so we've learned so much in these few short months that I think is absolutely dope that we just been able to do that. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say I was surprised or shocked that we actually did it, but like the actual submit upload button, I was just like, oh, like this is for real, for real. Like we legit, we are about to do this for real, for real. So yeah, while it was exciting, it was really not nerve wracking. But yeah, it
Yeah.
was. I was excited that we actually did. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I was excited. Like I said, we grown. Like I said, we got a little more, practice, and I think we can. I don't know. Maybe the viewers can tell. Maybe, or not the viewers, but the listeners. They can
People
tell.
have said people what I've heard because I've had a few people kind of give me feedback, and they've always said, well, multiple people have said like you could tell like in the beginning you guys were trying to be very stoic and very like reserved and professional. And as I don't know if it was the drinks was flowing or as the episodes was going, they could tell that we got more and more comfortable. Um, and just it flowed even more. But they love our chemistry and they think that we're funny. People say we sound alike, which I disagree with. I do not think that at all.
I
But
don't think that at
yeah,
all either.
me either. But yeah. So yeah, that was one of the questions from one of our people who actually listen to our podcast. So thank you, listener.
Thank you, listener. You know who sent it. I don't know, but thank you for sending it. Um, you want to go to another one from the viewers?
Sure. So this one I thought was a really good one. And I think this is a good question for any person going through anything, but especially for adoptees. So the question was, how do you stay grounded from the roller coaster of emotions?
Easy.
Easy, go, go.
I am a cannabis activist. No, but no,
Uh-huh.
seriously, that helps. It helps. And it helps. I mean, being able to talk about it and just get all this stuff out, and I mean to have people really listening and appreciating it, and even the little, you might post a video. If you get 10 likes, that's cool. Especially if it's 10 people I ain't never know nothing. If
Hmm.
they like it, that's cool. So it's just to keep us grounded is, yeah, marijuana. Um, we can't shout out to Mary Jane.
Yeah.
um, but no, just being able to be yourself, and you know, it helps. Like, I guess our relationship helps with that too. Um, like, cause if I didn't have nobody, I was going through all this shit. Like, I thought about, like, what if was going through all this shit with Martina and Ann and Sonny, and there wasn't no Ronnie. I'm like, boy, I'd have lost my fucking. Hey, well, yeah, I'd be the same. It would just be talking to Martina,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that'd be it. But then you keep that line open because
You know how
but
we do.
right. So how about you? How do you stay grounded?
Um, I
Shout
def
out your
it.
favorite liquor. Go ahead.
Oh, so it's definitely going to be the alcohol, and not in an unhealthy way. We are not addicts. But it's definitely like, it's
Speak
one
for
of those
yourself.
things that can relax your nerves and, give you some time to be clear without being too hyper focused on any one thing. So it's definitely alcohol. But I agree with you. I was going to say the exact same thing. I think that if if our relationship hadn't grown the way it did, I think this would be a very different conversation. I don't know if it would have been as easy to do because I don't be feeling like I'm on like a huge roller coaster. I feel like I'm on a kid roller coaster. The ones where like you on there with your niece, your nephew, your daughter, your son, whatever. I don't feel like I'm on like a major roller coaster. It ain't got like huge
Yeah,
dips and
no.
stuff. It's just kind of like going and you kind of feel a little jerk, but it's not serious.
It's like a kiddie coaster.
It's a kiddie coaster. So,
Yeah.
but also I think for me, because I found out at older age, I was grown. Like it's not like, oh, I'm not a child wondering why my mommy didn't want me, why my daddy didn't want me. I'm grown and I know more about life and I understand that it's not as black and white as that. So I think there's that. But I also think for anybody else out there who's struggling, I think you got to look within yourself and know who you are and know
Yeah.
whose you are,
Yeah.
and that got to be placed above anything else. Like you can try to find your identity, but also I feel like you create your identity, you
Right.
create the person that you are, who you're going to be, and you have control over that. You don't have control over the people who made decisions for you when you were a baby. So stand in that.
Yeah. And you got the choice at this point where you could be like, would you let this person in if they weren't related to you?
Yep.
So like, if would you let that energy in? If not, then I mean, just because they're your birth parent or birth sibling or whatever, you still don't have to let that energy in. So
Hmm.
now being adopted, it's almost like shit. I mean, you hear people all the time how much they resent their mother, resent their father. Like, we have a choice to where we can be like, yeah, you know what?
You
I
in or
don't
out.
resent you, but I don't have to have. I don't feel the need to have a relationship. Like, people will resent their parents, but feel they need that relationship with them still.
Hmm.
Not us.
Nope.
Not us.
Because we don't know them like that.
We
Like
don't.
they're not while they are the people who we share genetics with, they're not our parents. Like they didn't raise
Yeah.
us. We don't know them in that way. So it's a lot. It's kind of like meeting a new friend, like a coworker
Yeah.
or
And
something like that. Like you're like, oh, you know what? I don't really like that person that much. I'm not hanging out with them. No, we're not going to happy hour. No, I'm not giving you nothing for your birthday. It is what it is. Or,
Yeah.
you find somebody that you really like and you cool, like, hey, yeah, let's hang out and
That's
go
it.
from
It's
there.
like you gotta treat people like you know them for how long you know
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
them. Like, I mean, I guess us, we're a little different, but I mean, we put the time in together. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We put the time, the effort, and all that in together to where we are now. Um, you treat people like you know them for 3 years and such, like I'm
Exactly.
still getting to know you, but you still in this time zone. Like, I got friends I've known for damn 20 years, and if you just small, 3 years, yeah, that's how I
Yeah.
stay grounded.
Yeah. So I think it goes back to like us knowing for me, and I think I could say this for you as well, but going into it, knowing what it is that we want, what it is that we expect, having those expectations and those boundaries. Like, this
Right,
is what I'm willing to do, and here's what I'm not willing to do. And either you can do what I want you to do, or you don't have to. And if you don't want to, that's cool. But that just means you won't get access to me in that way.
right. Just what are you gonna allow
Right.
at the end of the day? What are you gonna allow?
Period.
Mm,
Period. Oh, that was a good. Wasn't that a good question?
that was a great question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that was great. Y'all are preparing us for these future interviews. We hoping to, score.
Yes, and if you have an adoption story, if you've been impacted by adoption and you'd like to share, hey, hit us up and we'll definitely have you on because we want to hear from you guys.
Yeah, I guess first season was mainly you guys getting to know us. We want to make more second season about just the story of adoption and, intertwine it with our story. So it's
Right.
not, it's going to be a little different, but we're going to try it out. Y'all bear with us.
Right.
But it's going to be it's going to be a good time, man. Y'all are going to enjoy.
Yes. It's gonna be fun.
Okay, let me ask another one.
Okay.
What has been the most challenging thing during this process?
Oh, I think the most challenging thing, hold on, challenging thing between you and I, or challenging thing between like just the whole
Yeah, let's
adoption.
say you and I, because we know
Okay.
the whole situation with the most
Yeah.
challenging thing.
Okay. Okay.
What's understood don't need to be said.
Don't need to be,
So
yeah. Yeah, we ain't gotta go there. Okay. I think the most challenging thing for me has literally been kind of rewriting my biography, has been probably been the most challenging thing because for so long, for 33 years, I was able to say like, oh, I'm the youngest of seven. I'm the youngest of seven. Like that was my narrative. That was the thing that I was like, yeah, I got six older brothers and sisters and this, that, and the third.
right.
And then it went from that to, okay, biologically, I'm the oldest of nine. I have a full-blooded sibling, and I'm the youngest of seven. And so then I often have to ask myself, like, when people ask me, well, how many siblings do you have? I work with students, I work with kids, young people, and they always ask me, like, well, Mr. Jacobs, how many siblings do you have? And I have to, in that moment, I'm like, I'll say like, and I've said this in the last 3 years, probably in the last 3 months, been like, oh, I'm the last of seven. And then I go home or I'm on walk away from that kid. I'm like, that's not entirely true. Damn. I'm like,
I done
it just go
lied.
back to that response of, I'm the youngest of seven. So that's been the hardest thing is trying to, do I say I'm the youngest of seven? Do I say I'm the oldest of nine? Do I say in the middle of 15? Like
Yeah.
trying to rewrite that biography, that narrative. Like, okay, let me find a story that I want to tell. Because if you tell somebody, oh, I'm the middle of 15, then people got questions. You, you,
Your parents
you
had 15 kids? God damn.
and then you're like,
Your mother was
okay,
fucking, shit
your
like
daddy
that.
couldn't stay up off your mama. And it's like, well, yeah,
Golly.
no, not really. So
Yeah.
I think that's been like the most challenging thing. Um, but what about you? What's
Ooh.
been the most challenging thing for you?
I was thinking about this while you were answering it too. Uh, um, Making myself vulnerable.
Say more. Say
No, just
more.
make because I'm a reserved person, so making myself vulnerable to being open has been the most challenging thing.
Mm. So is that it has that in the past, has that been a challenge for you? Like you're just not a person who kind of like opens up?
But yeah, no, I'm not. No, not at all. I'm to myself. I'm a homebody. I don't like doing shit. Uh, I'm low key. I don't want people in my business, all of that. So I guess, yeah, just being vulnerable to change and being vulnerable to opening up and allowing conversations and listening to conversations as well too.
Yeah, I feel that. So then that leads me to another question. This ain't from the viewers. This is my question. I got a
All right.
question.
All right.
How has the process of doing this podcast, how has it, if at all, how has it impacted you?
I mean, it's allowed me to open up. So I guess it goes back to my last response. So the most challenging thing being, becoming vulnerable, and then the most rewarding thing is allowing me to open up and
Yeah,
to share, share stuff that I don't be having conversations with normal people, normal folks. Um, so that's definitely been the most rewarding and actually doing it. We
yeah.
talked about it for a long time and actually to see it, and we're on the season finale, and it's like, man, we actually did season one just like that.
Just like that. No,
How
I
about
feel
you?
you.
How about you? What was the most rewarding thing you've gotten from the podcast?
I think telling the story allows me to own the story, so I don't have shame or guilt, or I don't have negative feelings about being adopted because it's not somebody else telling me that I'm adopted. It's not like some secret that I mean, it was a secret, but I mean, it's not like a
Right.
secret that like is all the I'm not hearing all the whispers and stuff like I
They
get to
talking
go ahead and
loud. It's
tell it.
loud secrets.
Yeah, it's loud secrets. I get to go ahead and tell it. And so people who I've known for almost my whole life didn't know. And so I get to go ahead and just tell it and I get to get in front of it and can't nobody tell my story but me.
Right. I
You
like
know what
that.
I'm saying? That's been like the beautiful thing about the podcast is like people like my own family, my god sister, my nieces, my nephews, everybody hasn't been privy to all of the details that we've shared on the podcast, and the podcast has given us a platform to be able to share. And it's like, oh, you want to know more? Listen to the podcast. I don't even have
Yeah.
to tell them no more. Listen to the podcast. Oh,
That's
Firepit
it.
Conversations, Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcast, excuse me. Like it's on all of the platforms. You want to know more? You got questions? Go there. And
Go
then ask
listen.
me the question once you listen.
Yeah, go and listen. It's
Facts.
mm-mm-mm.
All right, so I have another question, and this one, I don't know. Can I say who it's from? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is from your daughter, Aubrey. Shout out Aubrey. She's so sweet. She said, "What was it like meeting each other's close family?" And then she put in parentheses, "like me." So, but can I answer it first?
Yeah, I wanted you to answer it first because that's a good one.
Oh my god! So it's it has been. It feels like I grew up with you. It's like every time I meet somebody, it feels like I grew up with you more, or like I gained an extra year with you, or something like that. Because Aubrey is so sweet. She is so sweet, y'all. We went to Stars and Strikes or something like that. What is the bowling
Yeah,
place we went
stars
to?
and
Yeah,
strikes.
we
Stars
went
and
to
strikes.
Stars and Strikes. She won us unicorns. I still have the unicorns, but she was just so sweet. And a teenager, and teenagers, oof, they can be awful. But she was just so sweet. And then like meeting your mom, meeting your brother, meeting your auntie, like it just feels like it gives me more sense of who you are because while we share this strong genetic connection, we are still like strangers who are getting to know each other. And so we know
Yeah.
each other better now. And every time I meet somebody else, it just makes me like closer. It makes me feel like I know you a little bit more. So yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it was like. But shout out Aubrey.
Oh, it's my turn to answer. Oh,
Yeah.
what was it like? Oh, it was emotional meeting Miss Cookie. Um, that was a special situation.
Yeah,
That
man.
was that was dope. Cause did we talk about that? Have we talked about that on the
We
podcast
did
about?
talk about it. You said you
Okay,
got emotional and you went
yeah,
upstairs.
oh yeah. But I mean, did we talk about the situation, like the whole story behind? We
We
did.
did. We
Okay,
did.
perfect. Well,
Yep.
y'all know the story behind it, so that was emotional. Um, but it was cool. It was
It
definitely
was.
dope. And then, meeting Tony. Well, I meant Tony in the beginning. I'm not even gonna put him in it. But then,
What was it like meeting my brother at the party?
oh yeah, that was dope. I was drunk as a skunk, but it was dope as hell. I
So he
was.
wants he wants us to go to Vegas.
Does he listen to the podcast?
I don't know. I don't think so. But he wants us to go to Vegas. He was like, us brothers, we should all go to Vegas. And you make sure you tell Aaron. And I said, oh, okay. I said, oh, okay, I'll let you know.
Nah, it was cool meeting everybody at the party. Yeah, man, that was a good time. That was a good situation, but we had a time of our life there.
A time was
We
had.
had a time.
A time was had.
And then meeting your friends too. Like,
Yeah.
you know, shout out to, Octavia, Randall.
Randall. That dog on Randall. He's a
Yeah, that's
fool.
right. He is.
He is
He
a
be
fool.
he grab his drink, not at the fire pit.
He grabbed his on the way to the fire pit just in case.
Nah, man. But yeah, it's dope beating them and actually having relationships with them too. And it's
Yeah.
been cool. It's been cool. It's been real cool. It's been smooth. Like, I'm glad you got cool friends.
Yeah, man. Listen, Tank and Mandy, them are people.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know them are
man.
people, you know? So shout out Tank
That's
and Mandy. Shout out all the
yeah.
friends and family that we have
Oh yeah.
around us.
Yeah, man, 100%. Especially the ones that listen.
Facts.
Especially the ones that listen.
And
And I know a
and
lot
they
of
be
y'all
so
do,
engaged.
so and we appreciate it though.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right.
Is it on me to ask a
It's on
question?
you.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. All right. This is for you more than anything. Okay.
Okay.
When you first got your DNA results, what was more shocking? Knowing you were adopted or that you had a full blooded brother?
Ooh. Um, so here's the thing. I think they both because they both happened like simultaneously. It was like, oh, parent-child relationship with Anne. Oh, full blood. Like it
Yeah.
happened like so quick. Like I don't know. I think I processed the latter part first. So I think like knowing that I had a full-blooded sibling, because I never had a full-blooded sibling. So knowing that I had a full-blooded sibling probably took the cake. Like I was like, okay, adopted, you never know. Full-blooded, now I got questions. Now
Yeah.
I need to who I need to talk to. Because
Right.
that I feel like that's what made the story. I don't want to say crazy, but like that's what made the story like, all right, now I gotta investigate. Because now
Yeah.
what is going on? So yeah, that was definitely it. That took the cake.
Yeah.
That took the cake. What was now here's my question. What was more shocking to you? Connecting with Anne or connecting with me?
Ooh.
Mm.
What was more shocking?
What was more shocking?
It would had to be connecting with you For sure, 100%. I mean, because it was kind of baby step with her. Like I met Martina, half sister, so I went from there to meeting her. So it was like a boom, boom, boom. And then, when we thought the storm was calm and everything, here you go and take one a year later, and it's back up
Mm-hmm.
and popping. Like,
Popping.
oh my gosh.
and with the accent, right?
Like that's what it was. It was just like, oh my, because I mean, like I said, it was like the dust had settled. Okay, we know we tried to figure this shit out, and then now it's boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that was something, man. I tell people, man, it was something. I believe in God, so I think it was God had his hand in this, but
Yes, it did.
yeah, man, because just for you to have to take in yours like a year later,
And
like
it
what
was
if
like
you
a
could
year almost to the day. Like,
almost to the day?
yeah. Yeah. That was good. It had to be ordained. Like I do, and like you, I believe in God, and so I do feel like everything happened the way it was supposed to happen. I feel like it happened when I was ready to know.
Yeah.
It happened when you were ready to be in relation. Like it just happened the way it was supposed to.
And it happened so it happened a year before COVID, and then it was like during COVID, right? Or
Hmm.
like,
Hmm.
yeah. And it was just like shit. Well, you gotta sit your ass down. You're gonna have to we gotta tackle this head
Ain't nothing
on.
else to do.
Right.
So you gonna have to
So
tackle the shit.
yeah, so I think that helped too. I mean, really,
Yeah.
because imagine if I'm doing what I'm doing now, traveling all the time, but that was like when we had first got the results. We wouldn't have had the time put in. We
Yeah.
wouldn't have had all of that. So everything has happened. So I mean, and now we just make shit happen, like
I
change
agree.
travel plans and shit. But yep.
I agree. Okay, good answer. Good answer. So I have a question, and this question's a little deep.
Oh God.
This question, it wasn't for me. This is from the people who have followed, listened, downloaded, and shared.
Let
So
me
this
see.
question was,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna take a sip too. Okay. This question is, what has been the most hurtful thing said or done by your birth parents? I told you it was deep. This is the
Oh, it's not for me.
oh, we'll go ahead and answer the question then.
I mean, you probably already know. I mean, from the beginning, when said person took their DNA test and said that we're related.
Mm, Anne, when Anne did that. That's what you said. Uh-huh.
So I mean, that was probably the most hurtful. And then other than that, like I don't be having them conversations
Yeah.
with people. Like if I have to have a hurtful conversation with you, do I really need to have a conversation with you?
Yeah.
Like at this point, because like we said before, we treat y'all like, people we met 3 years ago, you know, and shit, like, and that's all it is. I don't ask for nothing from you. So you can't say nothing hurtful to me. Because
Right.
A, I don't give a fuck. And B, what do you have to say that's hurtful? And I'm
Mhm.
not one of them spiteful people to throw face, like we arguing. Well, you're the one who gave us up. Like, I'm not gonna throw that in your face. I could, but why would I? I mean, and I respect you for doing that, for making said decisions. Cause I mean, we've said it. There was alternatives.
True.
Um, so I don't fault you, but that was definitely the most hurtful. The other Sunny, I mean, I ain't had no conversations like that with him either.
Yeah. I
So
feel you.
So I mean, I guess it's probably more deep rooted because you've had conversations with both of them, deeper conversations with them. So
I
you'll
have.
probably have one that maybe doesn't stick out, but you probably do. And yeah, that's a good one though. That was a good one. I'm gonna have to take another squig of my drink after that. But go ahead while you're answering. I'm gonna take a squig.
Okay, so um I think and I want to be very clear. I am not deeply impacted by either of these incidences. But these would have been like the most hurtful things. Like if I was impacted by something, this would have been the thing. For Sunny, Sunny said that so after the 4th of July thing, Sunny and our relationship prior to the 4th of July, him and his family coming down, prior to that, we were really, I felt like we were building something close. And then after the 4th of July, I wasn't getting responses to texts. I started to just get, communicated with during holidays. And so I saw him one time after that, and he said, like, there were people in his ear that were making it difficult for him to be in relationship with me. That was something I was just like, wow, like you're a grown ass man, and you like, and whomever this person is, you're letting that person kind of dictate your relationship with your firstborn biological child. Like that, I just it just didn't sit well with me because I just don't respect that. Like as a man, like my dad would never. And so for me, I'm just like, oh, that's different. I never like experienced a
I didn't
dude.
get that, G'd.
I ain't get that gene. I would never experience no dude that would let somebody else make him not be in relationship with his child. Like that's just not that ain't what I experienced. So for me, that's just like, oh, okay, I see you. And then with Anne,
Oh, so you got
um,
a two. You
I
got
got
one for
two.
each.
I got one for
One for
each.
I gotcha.
And so for Anne, when we first started communicating together, we were having conversation, dialogue back and forth. And I told her I was going to go tell my parents that I knew about the adoption. And I encouraged her to tell her husband. And I felt like she didn't like, and this my perspective of it all. I felt like she didn't like that I was telling her, like, you can go ahead and tell your husband, yada yada yada. And so she said something to the effect of, well, your parents kept this a secret from you for 30 some odd years.
No, she didn't.
And she did. And I have it in text message. So it's not a lie. It's not nobody talking
No,
dirty
she
about you. It
didn't.
is what it
I
is.
don't think you told me that.
Yeah, she said something like that, and I had to tell her, like, don't you ever talk about my parents.
Oh,
Like, let's
don't
be
you
clear,
ever,
sis. Ever in your life, your natural
ever.
born life, don't do that. Don't do that because ultimately
Don't do that.
you had a decision, and you
And
chose not
they
to be a
owned up
parent.
to it. And they
And,
owned up to it.
and they owned up to it. There were no lies on their end. You are the
No,
one who be lying. So for me, it wasn't like necessarily hurtful because I don't be getting hurt on shit like that. But it was one of those, I see you for who you are. And
right.
instead of being grateful that somebody did a job that you chose not to do,
Mm.
yeah. So that was my thing. That probably put me on the downward spiral with her was that comment and stuff happened after that. I just felt like don't play up with my mom and daddy because they did what you chose not to do. And I feel like there should be some sense of gratitude and humility associated with
Hmm.
that. That's
Oh,
it.
I agree. I agree. Oh,
And tried it. And I shut her down
damn, son.
all the way down. Don't play it with us.
Uh-uh.
I don't play with you.
That's King Jacobs to you.
King Jacobs. That's it. Now, hold on. Do you have another question? Because I got one more question from our listeners. But do you have another question?
No, I don't have no more.
You don't have no more? I personally have another question before I get to the one with the listeners.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, is it I need to take a drink beforehand?
No, this is a good question.
Yeah.
So when you were growing up,
Uh, uh.
what did you want to be? What like when career fairs come around? Like what did Aaron want to be when he grew up?
You to be honest with you, I
Yes.
mean, I don't think I ever told you this. I swear on everything. I wanted to be a teacher.
Shut up.
I swear to God.
Shut up.
I swear to you.
No, you never told me that.
Yeah.
I am shocked right now. I have no words.
Yeah. I think like fourth and fifth grade, I was like, I want to be a teacher. Like I was like, I wanted to teach fourth and fifth grade because I was like, that's when you really make that
Mhm.
impact in life is fourth, fifth grade.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, I think maybe between fourth and sixth, you can mold a child into,
Yes.
who they're supposed to be.
Yes.
Um, so yeah, I wanted to be a teacher, man. And then
What?
later, probably,
Uh-huh.
I wanted to do sports medicine, but then that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a teacher though.
Wow. That is so crazy. You want to be a teacher? I'm in education. That's wild. Wow. No, you legit never told me that. Like
Yeah.
for real, for real.
So now, did you always want to be in education?
Nope. I never wanted to be in education. I didn't want to hear the Pledge of Allegiance one more time in my life.
Oh, okay. So
Never.
what did you want to be?
I wanted to be a pediatrician.
Pediatrician.
That I
That
wanted
was
to be a doctor. I knew I was going to be a doctor, and I got to college and realized I don't like science. And so that was that. That shit went out the window very quick.
so then what turned you to education?
I fell into it.
Uh,
I got a master's degree. I had to do an internship. I interned in a school, and I just loved it, and I continued to love it. So that that's just it. Kind of fell into my lap. But yeah, oh man, you couldn't have told me I wasn't gonna be a pediatrician. I knew I was gonna be a pediatrician. It took one science class. Like, yeah, this ain't for me.
did you last the whole semester? Did you finish or did you
Absolutely
did you
not.
drop?
Drop the class. It wasn't for me. I realized I didn't like it. I didn't want to do it. I wasn't gonna be good at it. Yeah.
You said this too much shit.
Too much shit. That shit was hard. Shout out to the doctors in the world because that shit is hard.
And then I did. So when I did do my little brief stint in school, I did for psychology. I was trying to do psychology.
Now you did tell me that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I liked psychology. I like the study of like, because I mean, we use psychology every day.
Yeah.
Like I do, because I mean, when I'm meeting people for the first time, I'm checking the trap. I'm seeing how you are as a person. Like I
Mm-hmm.
don't like loud people. I don't like people who are loud, and I don't. It irks me.
It irks you.
Yeah, man, loud people. Like I don't like attention. So if we
Yeah.
had a dinner table, I don't want no loud drunk person around me, even at the table, because it's like you drawing attention to this table, and I'm just trying to eat my food.
That's it.
So
That's
yeah,
it.
but I do like psychology. I did. I like psychology 101. I took it in high school, and
Mm-hmm.
I took psychology 101. I was like, oh yeah, psychology dope.
I
And
think
then
that's dope as fuck that y'all had psychology in high school. We ain't had that.
yeah, we had one class. It was just one psychology 101 class. Like that
Wow.
was, I think it was senior year. Yeah, it was senior year you took it. And I was like, oh, this shit dope. And then I got to, I mean, I didn't go straight to college because, I had Aubrey at 19. So I was working. But then when I went back, I went to take psychology. I was like, oh, yeah, this is dope.
That is dope.
And then I was working at Starbucks, and this girl was going for psychology, and she's like, she just got her bachelor. She was like, shit, I gotta get do another 6 years to be a counselor. I said, 10 years of school? The fuck? I said, I will not. I said, that's fucking damn near first grade to graduating again. That's too long for me.
It's a lot.
I don't like school that much.
It's a lot. You gotta
I
at
res-
least at minimum do 6 years plus an additional 2 years
yeah, you looking at
of
10 to
internship.
12
Yeah,
years.
you looking at eight to yeah, man. And
Oh, but
test and yeah.
it's too much.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Shout out to all the
Yeah,
psychologists
hey man.
out
Hey,
there, counselors. Y'all are
I
needed.
respect y'all who do it, even not in psychology. If you go to school, 4, 6 years, that's good. 8 maybe max. But I mean, 8 needs to be, I can do, 2 to 4 years while I'm working and that's on the side.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But 12 years of school again? Oh no, no. Mm-mm.
it's hard. It's hard.
No, nope. I bet it's rewarding, but
It's a
you
lot.
know, So what's this question from the viewer?
All right, so right before we get to what burned you up, because that's how we end the season. That's how we end our episodes. So this question is a really good question, and I think you'll like this question. So the question is, what is your favorite memory of Ronnie and Aaron together? Favorite memory. We only got 3 years of memory, so you ain't
But we
gotta
got a
go back
lot
that
of them.
far. But we've had a lot. Right. So I'm gonna let you answer. What's your favorite memory? Oh, you gotta think.
St. Pete.
Oh, okay. Anything specific about St. Pete's though? Like in any one thing specific?
It was dope, like going to the beach and then you being in that little dance competition. I got the video.
Oh, delete the video. Delete the video.
I got the video.
Delete the video. Yeah.
So we got that. Nah, it was just dope. Like, and that was like our first vacation together. So, like, yeah,
Yeah.
that definitely has to be.
It's up there.
If it's not number one, it's number two. And then I mean, by fact, I mean, we always got to say like meeting at Lola's for the first time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I thought that was a given. I wasn't gonna say that one
yeah,
because that's
that's
a
what.
given.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I was saying it's number one and number two.
Okay.
Number one is definitely meeting at Lola's for the first time, and number two is that. But if we take in the first time meeting at Lola's, it has to be the St. Pete trip.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Okay. Okay. So I think one of my favorite memories that comes to mind, because it's probably not my favorite memory, but it's the one that comes to mind, is when we were in Atlanta for your birthday. I think it was last year. I can't remember. Um, Beat the Bomb.
Oh, Beat the Bomb was fire.
Beat the Bomb was so much fucking fun. Like we literally, I have video and picture of all of us. Like literally, it was such a good time. It wasn't about the adoption. It wasn't nothing crazy. It wasn't nothing
Yeah.
emotional. Like we legit just had like the bomb ass time. They had really good drinks,
Yes,
and we
they
had
did.
a really good time
It
at
was
Beat the Bomb
dope.
Atlanta.
Yeah, that was dope. Yeah, yeah, that was a good one too.
It was the rolling on the floor to not get
The lasers and
the
all that
laser
shit.
beams. Yes, that was it. I'm like, he is rolling on the floor.
Oh,
Like
you had to be high like me. I was in that motherfucker feeling like James Bond.
that. Listen, that
That
was
shit
so
was
much
fun.
fun.
Yeah, that was fun. I like I, I was gonna be funny and mention your birthday.
But what? Oh, no, we're not gonna go there. We are not gonna go there. No, you know what? We actually let's go there. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, your birthday. That was a good time, man.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
good time. What happened? Uh
Y'all drugged me. That's what
no,
happened.
that's not what
That
happened. You
is
had
what
an
that is legit
edible.
what happened.
You nobody put a gun to your head and said, take this. You said, I'ma take an edible. And Tony was like, no. And you're like, I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Took an edible. That edible had him. It had a grip on him.
A grip, crying for hours, hours and hours. Y'all could have called me money long. Hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Awful, awful.
Yeah.
That's why I'll take them things to this day. I stick to the liquor. The liquor don't never do me like that. Liquor gonna put me to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, nah. But yeah. But yeah, those definitely are.
Yeah, we had. Oh, your birthday at the paintball.
That was dope.
Somebody shot me in my finger,
Oh yeah, I got shot all over the place.
and that shit did not feel good.
Oh yeah, that shit was fun too though. That shit
Yeah,
was
that shit was
fun.
fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. We have had such dope memories, and it feels what I do love about doing the podcast, like it allows us to reminisce on those good times and
Yeah.
that good energy and those memories. So that's dope. But can you believe we done with season one?
That's it. It's a
Season one
wrap.
is done. So,
That's
but
it.
but 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 before we wrap it up, before we close out, Aaron Norfleet,
What's popping?
What burns you up?
What burned me up? What burned me up? What burns me up, man,
Uh-huh.
is when you are off of work.
Mm.
You're supposed to be off of work.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't supposed to be working. You ain't supposed to be sending emails
Uh-huh.
early. You ain't supposed to be cleaning the house. You ain't supposed to be doing nothing. You supposed to be sitting your. You supposed to be off. Because guess what? I'm fucking off.
Right.
So an off day is off day. Weekend, if we Monday through Friday, or if you that's what I am. If you off, you off. It
Mm-hmm.
goes
Mm-hmm.
for every individual out there. For you, Ronnie, when you off of work, you off of work. I don't
Off.
I don't want the motherfucking correspondence going through. I don't want you on the phone talking about work. I don't want to do nothing with work until Monday.
Until Monday. Hell yeah.
I don't even want to think about work in my own house.
I'm
The
with you.
fuck? I'm gonna sit down, indulge, maybe have a beverage or two. It's
Or
the
three.
fucking weekend. I don't want to do nothing until I have to. And at this point, I don't have to. So yeah, let weekends be weekends. Matter of fact, if we want to go to a 4-day week, let's do it and give me Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I'm fine with that. But I'll do my 10 hours. But that's what burned me up inside. How about you, Ronnie?
All right, so this is the holiday season. This episode will air right around Christmas time. So
Mm-hmm.
what has really burnt me up is the lines in these stores.
You know who don't got a lie though?
Oh,
Amazon Prime.
but Prime, hold on. So that's slash my other burn me up. Prime ain't been priming. I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest.
Prime ain't been
Prime
priming?
ain't been priming. Prime will you think you're gonna get your stuff the next day, and Prime been saying 4, 5, 6 days later. Prime ain't been priming, and the lines in the lines in the stores is too like legit. Like you got us in these stores where we gotta check ourselves out, and then
Yeah.
we waiting on the lady to come make sure that I'm age verified. And then this chick got the nerve to ask me for my ID. Lady, I got gray hairs. I got a big ass beard. You know I'm not fucking 21 and under. Come on now. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, come on.
But the
Get these
problem
people, get
is
these
they
people
got to
through.
legally. I think like legally, if somebody's under the age of like 60 or something, you're supposed to card them.
But it's an assumption.
Do you
Let's
want
be clear.
somebody
It's an
to
assumption.
assume you're over 60?
I want them to assume I'm over 60 because I'm old enough to buy liquor. I'm damn near 40. I got all these gray hairs. Look at the grays. I got all these gray hairs. The grays is grand. Bitch, you know I'm not 21. So do not come over here taking your slow ass time. We holding up the line. It's 50 people in the checkout line.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like these stores, there has to be a better process of expediting the people through the line.
It has to be.
It has to be. Because let me talk about Walmart. If we talk about Walmart got 50 cash registers and ain't none of them open except the 8 checkout lanes. We could go faster if somebody else knew these produce numbers. You know what I'm saying? We can go faster if the person who's scanning my liquor, my wine, my champagne, because I like a mimosa, the person can go ahead and give me my age verification. But no, that doesn't happen. What happens is I'm scanning my own shit, and I
Gotta
gotta
wait
wait
on
for
them.
the old lady to
That's
come over
all.
to my register and come over and, oh, can I see your ID? Bitch, you know I'm more than 21. Now you know that. Come on now.
Oh, my favorite is when they scan your ID. Like you think my shit fake, and you think I just put these grays in my fucking beard? Like,
For
why are you
shits and
scanning
giggles?
my ID?
Like
Yeah,
why? Why
that's
would
why I don't
I
go to Walmart. I
why
don't
would
go to Walmart. I don't need nothing there. I can get it off Amazon.
like I say, Prime don't be priming. And so I'm going to these stores and these lines be long as hell. And I'm trying to figure out why it's taking so long. And then the lady asked, so today the lady asked me, cash or card? Aren't these all the same register? Why can't they all take the same form of payments?
Yeah, like that's they be like, these are cash only. These are why?
Open
Y'all
the
ain't get
shit
them
up.
fixed. At this point, y'all need to get some cashiers and open up some lanes.
That's all
That's
I'm
it.
saying.
Maybe
That-
3 lanes. Open up 3 lanes,
Maybe
and we'll be
five.
good.
Let's do five.
See, the price of labor. You know what I'm saying? They cutting labor. All they
Walmart got
pay.
the money.
No,
Walmart,
that's what
the way them lines be lining, Walmart got the money. That's all I'm saying.
I hear you.
So that's what burned me up.
Oh, there you go.
And I feel better.
Good. I'm
Yeah.
glad.
So, y'all, we thank y'all so much for joining us on our season finale of Firepit Conversations. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate the love, the downloads, the likes, the listens, the shares, and all that other good stuff. We will be back for season 2. Um, and so as always, what we tell y'all to do, either you need to grab a drink
Or something to smoke
and come sit.
at the fire pit.
Bye, y'all.